What is going on, guys? On my BL base tonight or this morning, depending on where you are. Okay, let's see. Is it up now? Pretty weird. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna give you guys some time to come on in because we got some things to talk about. Got some things to talk about. All righty. So giving you guys to just some time to come on in. Just wanna see something. All right, very good. All right, come on in. Yes. Guys, you already know. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hashtag J Oyo BL content. We gossip, we gossip, we do it all. So just giving you guys time to come on in. All right, we got someone in. We gonna chat. We gonna chat it up. I was perusing in the BL street, and our baby Newwie was trapped in the elevator while he was in France. And we gonna talk about it. We are definitely gonna chat about it, but we gonna get into this intro as you guys come on in because I want to try to do another video because there's other BL dramas that came out these past couple of days that I want to touch on that I kind of got around to watching. Look at me, look at me. I'm staying on it. But we're going to get into this intro so we can chat it up and talk about it. So let's get into it.
หิวตอนนี้ท้องว่างมาก
มีกล้วยเอาไหม
ไม่ชอบกล้วยอันเล็กๆเลยอ่ะชอบกล้วยแบบยาวๆไม่จริงๆหมายถึงว่ากล้วยเล็กมันรู้สึกแบบกินทำไมมันยังไม่ได้แบบเรื่องออกมาหมายถึงว่าแบบไม่ถึงเลย
Alrighty, guys. If you don't know, now you know. Welcome back to Hashtag J Podcast. And guys, you already know it's your podcast with all your BL content. We gonna gossip, we gonna gossip, and we gonna give our unapologetic opinion about all the ins and outs in the BL universe. You already know BL dramas, your BL actors, manhwa, some animes, and all the above. And we gonna add in a few fanfics too. Listen, we gonna cover it all. But let's get into this topic with Newwie. So recently, I don't want to know. Let me see. I don't want to know. That's crazy. Let's get it together. So recently, I think this week or the past weekend, Newey got trapped in the elevator in France, and he posted something on Twitter just giving us context on what was going on while he was trapped in that elevator, right? So, your girl was perusing in the good old streets because we needed to know the ins and outs. So it says, New told a story about him and Tay being stuck in the elevator in France. He said the elevator model was quite old. There were six people, including Tay and him. And let's see, the guard tried to use the emergency call, but no answer. New noticed that there was no ventilation holes, so he decided to tell everyone not to panic and kept breathing slowly as oxygen may be limited, and estimated it he estimated that it would last them 20 minutes with this amount of oxygen. Ooh wee child. Now, before I finish this, I kind of know what he was going through. Only one time in my life, I was trapped in an elevator. And honestly, whether it's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, that shit feels like an eternity. And what I can remember from that experience, all I know is I just closed my eyes and told myself, breathe very slowly. Because I knew I couldn't panic in an elevator with a whole bunch of people because I feel like that causes somewhat of a chain reaction. And if we all panicking in that small space, it's just not going to work out. Okay. So I understand that completely. And this happened to me when I was in the city. I'm a Westchester girl. So there's a difference. If you live in New York, you will know. But baby, it's a very very quick, scary situation where you really have to calm yourself down because your natural reaction is to panic, but you got to calm yourself down. So it says, New tried to open the door. The guard warned that it was too dangerous to do so, but New thought that he should do something or he would be dead because of all of them needed air. He opened the door just a little and already knows the air blowing in. He knew immediately that they weren't stuck in the wall, but a normal floor. So they decided to open the door completely. Luckily, the elevator stuck only about 10 centimeters away from proper stop. So they could get out safe. Come on, new we. All right. So I'm so happy that he got out of this situation. Then he was able to come to, Twitter, let people know that him and Tay and all the rest of the people were okay. And it's just like, let me tell you something. If you ever experience that, you just got to be calm. You have to be calm until the proper authorities get there. And if someone knows the know how of the know how, then let them maneuver and assist. But you just got to relatively stay calm. All right. We're going to get into the next topic. Now, also perusing on the BL streets, right? I've noticed together, together is a series that has been relatively brought up a few times because people feel like it wasn't really a good BL series. And I really do think that with all BL series, you have to watch it for yourself to get your own opinion. Because what I may like, you may not like, and what I dislike, you may actually like. Like, if you are relatively person that's been a subby on my channel, you already know I don't really care for War Why. I don't really care for what is it, Love Syndrome 3. I'm not a big fan of that pairing, but I never discourage people to a point to not watch those series because you got to get a perspective. You have to get your own perspective, right? Now, at some point in time, when I was really dabbling into international BL dramas. I was more in the state space with my BL drama watching. But as I started to get more international with the BL dramas that I was watching, My first BL drama was Cherry Magic, Japanese version, and then it was We Best Love. Okay, now We Best Love. That's a topic for another day. I started Together, but I didn't like Together the first time I watched it. I just really didn't like it. So one day when I was just like hella bored, I actually watched this series. Now, Together is in my top, like back then it was in my top of really good BL dramas. And to this day, I do think it's a really good BL drama. Depending on the context and what you are trying to get out of the drama, I feel will determine on how you feel about Together. Okay. Now, for me, what made this BL drama really good was Sadawat's way of getting time to be his boyfriend. For real, for real, and his way of conveying to him that he's been attracted to him longer than he thinks. And the whole interactions of when he first met him, how he noticed that they had a joy of raw music that they shared together, right? So he actually spent the year, I think about a year, looking for him until he eventually figured out what school he was in. Now, I love the context of their love story. I love how Sadawat went about getting time, even up into the end when he decided to agree to be, Time's fake boyfriend to get rid of homeboy who was trying to get with him. Now, as you guys come into the live, make sure you guys put where you're from and what BL drama you are currently enjoying in the chat. It helps me figure out what type of dramas more to bring to you guys. So don't forget to put your location and the drama you are currently enjoying in the chat. And also helps me out with the timing because everybody's not from the same place. You know what I mean? Okay. So back to the topic, right? So with this BL drama, like I said, when it comes to Together, I think it depends on what you're getting out of it. Now, with Together, I'm gonna be honest with you, they never, I don't even think they even kiss each other. And honestly, the second Together, the sequel, I didn't really care for. Now, when this series came out, it was relatively during the pandemic and people were talking about this series. It was Together, Thorn Type, and Game Boys. Now, I was a little bit on the fence with Game Boys because I was just like, I am not watching a BL drama of two people talking to each other on live stream. But baby, it actually turned out to be a really good BL drama. So if you haven't seen Game Boys, I would tell you to go check it out. That was another pandemic BL drama that came out. But it was the pandemic. People needed something to and entertain them, and their love story did it. It is what it is. But like I said, depending on what you want and what you're looking for, especially now looking at this drama, relatively, I can see where people are literally on the fence with it or not really taking by this drama because it kind of doesn't fit what we watch now, the dramas that we get now. And especially for the fact that I think it was just this drama series and now these guys are doing their own thing and they feel like a lot of people feel like they use the drama to build up their career. Whether it's true or false, like I said, depending on what you're looking for in the dramas and what excites you and what draws you into the BL dramas that you watch will determine whether or not you like Together. I think Together is a BL drama that's very subjective. So, I mean, if you see someone who don't like Together, just be like, okay, Together is just not for everybody because it was ruffling up people's feathers in the street. And I can see where it could, offend a few because this BL drama series slapped. Like when I say everybody, people were talking about this series. Like, I think this series really relatively rolled over into the States during its time. So it's like a big thing, right? And I feel like you have to watch this series for yourself and really watch the series, I guess. And if it's your cup of tea, it is. If it's not, it's okay. You know what I mean? I just want to put that out there. For me, it's the love story. It's how Sadawat got time, and also how time gets courage to stand up to his brother to say, he's dating Sadawat. So it's a lot of things. You get the coming out story. You get so many things, you know. And I mean, you guys just check it out. It's your perception. It's what you get out of it, honestly. Okay. So we're gonna get into the next topic. So Netflix, baby. So this is a Japanese BL reality series that they gonna be releasing on Netflix called The Boyfriend. And I'm not gonna lie, it seemed a little low budget here in the States as far as like the voiceovers. But listen, I am not complaining because I'm looking forward to this BL reality series. Now, I gotta look at the other. I've seen another one. I think it's called For Him. I think it is because it's like a trending video of a gentleman and a cup of milk. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about, but let's talk about the boyfriend. So Netflix is going to be releasing episodes next week Tuesday on The Boyfriend, and it's a Japanese BL reality TV series. Now these gentlemen are going to be living in this house for a month, right? Let's get more context. Let's get more context cuz baby, I like to know, right? 'Cause look, we getting served, oh Lord, okay? It's okay. This is what we gonna be getting into. We gonna recap and react to this too. Okay. Netflix is launching a brand new gay dating show, The Boyfriend, on Tuesday, July 9th. Not only is this an exciting new series filled with heartwarming moments and handsome guys, but it's also Japan's first ever same sex reality dating TV show. All righty. Okay. It says the boyfriend premise consists of 9 men spending a month together, living in a beach house nicknamed the Green Room, and running a coffee truck. That show, the show was filmed in Tateyama, a city in Chiba Prefecture, Japan, that is best known as a beach town close to Tokyo. All right now. The mere existence of gay dating show in Japan is already groundbreaking. While the country has been making progress on LGBTQIA rights, it can still be culturally difficult for many queer people to come out and live as their most authentic selves in Japan. Netflix the cast, The Boyfriend. The Netflix The Boyfriend will spotlight Japanese men coming to terms with their sexuality. Now, before I finish, what I saw from a clip was one of them are going to discuss that I think he's not out to his parents, and I think one is going to discuss the reaction to him coming out to his parents, if I can remember. But let's finish it. Developing friendships and experiencing highs and lows of falling in love. Expect a blend of romance, camaraderie, jealousy, and everything in between, the synopsis reads. The complete series will be released in 4 batches, episodes 1 through 3 on July 9th. Yes. So we getting 3 episodes Tuesday. Listen, I don't even think it's a BL drama that comes out on Tuesday. No, because I think the trainee is Sunday and Takada's Treasures is Monday, or is it the other way around? Don't quote me, don't get me wrong, but I think Tuesday is a free day. Okay, so my Tuesday is taken. All right. Episodes 4 through 6 on July 16th, episodes 7 through 8 on July 23rd, episodes 9 through 10 on July 30th. In other words, get ready for the summer of the boyfriend, with new episodes dropping every Tuesday on Netflix. Now, baby, we are definitely going to be in there. We're definitely going to be tuned in. It is definitely what? What? I can't wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait because I'm not going to lie. I had a feeling that I wanted to watch like a BL reality TV show. I was just like, I would love to see that, like them, like a dating type of reality show. And this is really dope, and I'm looking forward to it. The cast is cute. You got some handsome guys, and you see that one in the blue shirt look like he gonna be serving a lot of body. Him and Mr. Yellow, and I see you there in the white too. So we gonna get a lot of body action. We gonna get a lot of everything, and we gonna talk about it. All right, we gonna talk about this. We gonna talk about this because this is groundbreaking, and we need. I, I'm I'm here for everything that is really changing in the BL world, like the legalization of same sex marriages, all of this with TV and how it's really changing. We're getting more. Like as we getting more content, I'm taking it in. I'm very appreciative of it. And we're gonna be here. And I hope you guys tune in as well. You can catch us with the recaps. I'm a, most likely I probably do lives because this show look like it's gonna give. And I'm gonna need to really, really chat with you. Okay. But let's get into I think this is pretty much our last topic of the night. I wasn't trying to make this live too long because I kind of want to do another one. But hopefully I can set it up enough times so I can pop back on and do another one so we can talk about other BL drama series. But let's get into the rebound. Has anybody seen the rebound? Anybody? Is anybody checking out? Like I said in the comments below, as soon as you come in, put your location and what BL dramas you are currently enjoying. Okay. But the rebound, baby, I was not prepared. I was not prepared for this BL drama series. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm still not prepared for the future episodes. I really was not prepared. First of all, I will say you see more peaches than a little bit, and I'm not talking about the actual fruit. You see more peaches than a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm only like I'm up to like episode 3, and I think about 5 episodes have been released. And this series is I think it's about 12. Baby, it gave me Euphoria vibes a little bit. Except with Euphoria, you saw an eggplant every 2 damn seconds. But baby, it's peaches. It's peaches here, it's peaches there, it's peaches every damn where. Okay. You see more peaches than a little bit. Okay. I just wanted to point that out. And this BL drama is spicy as hell. It is spicy. Like, there's like a scene in the next episode that I'm kind of getting into that I'm just like, did that just, is, is that really gonna, they really, they gonna go there? So, let's get to the context of the rebound. And we gonna talk about it, right? All right. All right. So, hoping for a better future, grade 11 student Zen is working hard to compete for a scholarship to lift himself out of poverty. That hope is threatened when news about a senior on the team's drug use is spread by student journalist Lynn. The school announcing their intent to disband the basketball club. Unwilling to give up on his passion, he has to hurriedly find new teammates and a coach in time for the season first qualifying round. For a second time, and despite their differences, former best friends Rue and Zen bond over basketball. Their relationship evolving to something beyond friendship. However, street basketball player Rue is confused and hesitant to admit his feelings for his team captain Zen. Now, you can tell that these two are in love with each other from the beginning. They have a past where they were really close best friends, and basically Rue disappeared. And one day when Zen was working his part-time job, he runs into Rue. Like, he actually runs into Rue, and Rue spills the damn coffee all over him. How he runs into Rue is because Rue is running away from a few uh, organization members trying to collect a debt or some sort. Now, the reason why he got in that situation is because he refused to lose the game. He chose to win, and he ended up on the bad end of the stick with these people. Okay. So, in the midst of him running and his great escape, he runs into Zen, and they have their little brief, a long time no see because, like I said, Rue disappeared and Zen didn't know what happened. Now, as the episodes is playing out, you're finding out that Rue is not so struggling as it presents to seem, but I don't know as of yet. I haven't seen more of the episode. But so far, you can tell these two are in love with each other. You can see that Zen is very hardworking, but he's to a point appears to be Rue's ground, like he grounds Rue. Like in hindsight, he kind of gets him together, but their captain captivates Rue. Not saying it's like a love triangle type of thing. As far as Rue respecting an adult, it seems like the captain is the one adult that really took Rue's attention, like demanded his respect and got it in a way through basketball. He spoke the language that Rue understood, and he gives them he and it's the scene where he gives him a few critiques to help him win a street ball match. So he forms like a relative bond with the coach. His name is Shin. Now I ain't gonna lie. No, his real name is Shin, but his coach name is Tone. Yeah. His name is Shin, but his coach he plays Coach Tone. I ain't gonna lie, he is fine. Okay, he is cute. All right. This BL drama is a VIU produced BL drama, and if you're not familiar with VIU TV, that's where you could check out Cherry Magic, but you have to have a VPN because you can't watch everything on VIU TV. Okay, without a VPN, not everything is privy to us in the states. Just a heads up. But in this BL drama, you got the love of the sport of basketball, the progression to camaraderie. You have for the first time, I like you've seen a few disabled characters, but in this BL drama, they actually have a autistic person on their basketball team. So I'm looking forward to it because he's super cute. So I'm looking forward to his storyline and how they're gonna play out how he contributes because he contributes a lot to the team so far. Um, Another thing is you get your organization type of effect, debt to collect, all of that. You get your loving grandma. And I didn't think that I would relatively like this BL drama to the point that 'cause I don't really care for basketball like that. Like that's something my hubby love. I'm learning over the course of time in my own way. But I didn't think I would like this BL drama because I felt like they would basically hone a lot in regarding the basketball thing, and I'm just like, that's really not my thing. But this BL drama slaps, baby. Like this BL drama is actually really good. And I like these two because I enjoyed if I can say this name, Ah Long Nai. If that's the name of the series, Ah Long Nai. I think I'm saying it right. I may be saying it wrong. But I enjoyed that series that they were in. So I look forward to seeing what they were doing, how they was gonna pull off this series. And it's good so far. Now I didn't see what's the other one called? Gangsta Appa. I think that was another one. Don't quote me because I didn't see it. But I said I will check it out. I think that's the name of it. I wanna I wanna say it's called Gangsta Appa. But so far the rebound is really good. So if you was a little bit on the fence about it, I would tell you, dip your toe in it. Go check it out. It's not that bad. They are already relatively 5 episodes in, and I think you guys would enjoy it. Okay? I think you guys would really enjoy it. But we're going to wrap this up. Hopefully, I can fix it up so I can bring you guys another live because there's other BL dramas that I want to talk about with you guys outside of this one. But just to give you a little preview, if you guys haven't checked out Takara's Treasure, you would enjoy it. Okay? You would enjoy it. It's a really good BL drama. Like episode 1 got me in. All right. Takara's Treasure is good. Now, Taishin, I hope I'm saying his name right. Taishin, he is at first, his personality will kind of throw you off because you would think like, is he all right? Do he have a communication problem? But he doesn't. I think after I watched it for like a second time, because I watched the first episode like 3 times, that's how much I enjoyed it. And I wanted to get a full on in context of Taishin because I feel like I had the wrong perspective of him the first time. When it comes to Taishin, and I just want to point this out to anyone who has checked out Takara's Treasure first episode, and if you're thinking about it, it comes off like he may be a little disabled. But me personally, I don't think that's the case. I think when it comes to Taishin, his character lives in the mountains with his parents. So I think him growing up, he didn't have friends and he relatively wasn't around people. And his only close friend was his bird, which I think the name was Haram, Hakum, something like that, was his pet bird. And that was the only, outside of his parents, that was the only living thing he was talking to up until he went to the Northern Lights and he happened to meet Takara in the mountains. And Takara became the second person he managed to, have a conversation with outside of his family. So I think with Taishin, he's very like he's sheltered. So when you watch the episode, he frequently say to people, "Oh, you can understand me. You understand what I'm saying." Like at first, I was like, "What the hell?" But I think he has more of a country dialect where everybody he's meeting while he's in Tokyo are more like city people. So I think the dialect is different, and he was worried about him having a more like mountain countryside dialect that people in Tokyo, relatively in the city, they wouldn't understand him. So just to put context around it because I questioned him, but then as I sat there and I watched it, I was like, "Oh, okay. So this could be the possibility, right?" So just to point that out, if you guys have checked it out, just letting you know that he comes off like his character to give context behind his character. I think that's the case with him, especially when he keeps relatively asking do you guys understand me? You understand what I'm saying? I think it's more so of a dialect, like a difference in how they communicate that he relatively asks that question a lot. Okay. Now, Takara, now the gentleman that played Takara, he's cute from the head, and it's just something about his eyes. Like when he looked. It's like his eyes are very captivating. We gonna talk about Takara's treasure. Don't worry. Um, I actually caught the first episode of the trainee. Now, the trainee is good so far. Um, Off plays a a pretty vicious, uh, low key, like he got a how should we say this in a nice way? Like he got a stick up his backside. And he's just giving Ryan like the hardest time. I'm hoping we get some context behind it because it seemed like he's misunderstanding Ryan's intent. So I'm hoping Ryan eventually gets the courage to explain his love and his passion for wanting to be there. But Ryan also doesn't know anything about production. But it's something about that cuckoo owners I think he's like the owner or the manager sort within him. We're gonna talk about that too because I actually did enjoy the first episode, which the first episode is mostly about Ryan getting the internship, and he eventually gets the internship, and them making a video of vegetables being tossed in the pan. They take forever to make the damn video, and homeboy ends up doing it himself, and it ends off with him basically thinking of quitting the internship because he's just getting treated all types of ways, which is crazy. Okay. So I would say that one is pretty good. I'll tell you guys go check it out. I mean, if you into it, eh, you know. As far as the two of them, I will have to be honest with you. Takara's Treasure is the one that took me the most. And honestly, it's because Japanese and Korean BL dramas have been slapping lately. Like them storylines have been coming at your sis left and right. And I am not complaining. I am enjoying. I am eating it up. I'm here for it. It's like where you at. And I'm so happy that Takara's Treasure is here for your girl for the summer. All right. And this is all about the love of nature, the love of hiking. And baby, when these two actually get to the point of expressing love, because Taishin honestly has no problem speaking his mind. It's so crazy. It's like he's unknowledgeable of how to really communicate with other people without coming off creepy. But it only happens when he's talking to Takara. At the end, I'm so happy he makes friends of the first episode. But we gonna chat. All right. Guys, you already know if you like, love, and enjoy our amazing reaction videos, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to know when we upload new videos. And I'm hoping I may be able to come back on live. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to set it up so we can further talk about these BL drama series. And also, I want to finish the episode that I cut in the middle to complete this live so I can get around this time frame to get an idea of when my peoples are up. So we're gonna alternate time because I need to figure out a time, like a really good like 2 or 3 set times that it works, where people can come in. And also we're gonna have more chopped up videos for our replay our replay BL base. Here I come with the tongue twisters. I gotta get it together. Our replay BL base. All right. We got you. Guys, you already know. Be you, be amazing, and most importantly, be safe in these crazy streets. Lay us beautiful people. Yes. Beautiful BL Bay.